Hi there, let's read Friendly Faces, People Nursery Rhymes. See if you know all of these nursery rhymes, and say them with me if you do. Some of them have songs, we're just going to read them. Mother Goose, nursery rhymes about people. Many nursery rhymes are about people with popular names like Mary, Jack, or John. Nursery rhymes also tell us things that people did long ago. They tell us what they ate, the games they played, and how they worked. Who is your favorite rhyme about? Maybe you can find a rhyme with your name in it. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. There came a big spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Jack be nimble. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day. That was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb in school. And so the teacher turned it out, but still it lingered near and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. Why does the lamb love Mary so? The eager children cry. Why, Mary loves the lamb, you know, the teacher did reply. Old Mother Hubbard. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone, but when she came there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. He stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Betty Botter. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, "The butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better." So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Little Tommy Tucker. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall we give him? White bread and butter. How shall he cut it without even a knife? How will he be married without even a wife? Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers 3. Every fiddler he had a fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Tweed, tweedledee, tweedlee, tweedledee went the fiddlers. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers 3. Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Handy Spandy Jack-a-dandy. Handy Spandy Jack-a-dandy loves plum cake and sugar candy. He bought some at a grocer's stop, and out he came. Hop, 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 hop. Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy, puddin' and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Simple Simon. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." The grand old Duke of York. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. But when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Lucy Locket lost her pocket. Lucy Locket lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was there in it, only ribbon round it. Old Mother Goose. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. And Old Mother Goose, the goose saddled soon, and mounting its back, flew up to the moon. Now here's the history of nursery rhymes and Mother Goose. Nursery rhymes circulated orally for hundreds of years. In the 18th century, collectors wrote down the rhymes, printed them, and sold them to parents and other adults to help them remember the rhymes so that they could share them with children. Some of these collections were called Mother Goose collections. Nobody knows exactly who Mother Goose was, although there are plenty of myths about her, but she was probably a respected storyteller. Occasionally, the rhymes commented on real people and events. The meaning of many of the rhymes has been lost, but the catchy rhythms remain. Mother Goose nursery rhymes have evolved from many sources through time. From the 1600s until now, the appealing rhymes, rhythms, rhymes, humor, and playfulness found in these verses, stories, and concepts contribute to what readers now know as Mother Goose nursery rhymes. And there's one last picture of Mother Goose, and that was called Friendly Faces People Nursery Rhymes. I hope you enjoyed that and that you subscribe and come back often, and I'll see you next time on Stories with Grandma.